Here's what happens when the world's most powerful leader declares war on your entire industry. And somehow, you still find a way to fight back. Danish renewable energy powerhouse Orsted just pulled off what many thought was impossible this Friday, securing shareholder blessing for a massive 60 billion Danish kroner, $9.4 billion emergency funding lifeline. But here's where it gets controversial. This desperate cash grab comes right after the company dropped yet another profit warning on investors. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. Orsted's scramble for survival capital unfolds against a backdrop of unprecedented industry chaos, with US President Donald Trump launching relentless assaults on offshore wind developments across America. Think about it. How do you run a business when the leader of your biggest market actively works to destroy your projects? The most jaw-dropping example: last month, the White House suddenly commanded Orsted to completely stop construction on their Revolution Wind project, a massive installation stretching across the waters off Rhode Island and Connecticut. And this is the part most people miss. The project was already 80% finished and had received full regulatory approval. We're talking about a wind farm capable of powering over 350,000 American homes, essentially left to rot in the ocean. Orsted's response has been nothing short of audacious. They've taken the Trump administration to court, demanding the right to resume construction on their offshore wind farm. Imagine the boardroom discussions that led to that decision. Sue the President of the United States or watch billions in investments vanish. Investors seem cautiously optimistic about this David versus Goliath battle. Following Friday's extraordinary shareholder meeting where the emergency funding received approval, Orsted's stock price climbed roughly 2.9%. However, let's put this victory in perspective. The company's shares have plummeted nearly 90% from their 2021 peak, making this modest uptick feel like celebrating finding a penny after losing your wallet. The plot thickens further. Earlier that same day, Orsted delivered more bad news by slashing their full-year operating profit expectations. The culprit? Unusually calm seas during July and August resulted in below-average offshore wind speeds, directly impacting power generation and revenue. Financial analysts at Citi offered a diplomatically worded assessment, calling Orsted's revised guidance relatively minor, when viewed alongside the company's other monumental challenges, namely their legal battle with Washington and this emergency capital raise. Yet they couldn't resist adding that the timing was unhelpful, which in Wall Street speak translates to absolutely terrible. But here's the million-dollar question that's dividing industry experts. Is Orsted's aggressive legal strategy against Trump brilliant or business suicide? Some argue that standing up to political interference protects the entire renewable energy sector's future. Others worry that antagonizing the White House could trigger even harsher retaliation against offshore wind projects nationwide. What do you think? Should renewable energy companies fight back against political pressure, or is compromise the smarter business strategy? Is Orsted's courtroom gamble going to pay off, or are they betting their company's future on a losing hand? Share your thoughts on whether this David and Goliath showdown will reshape how the energy industry deals with political opposition.